down to a plume. How is this relevant? I haven't a clue, but it's Shafey's Palace. This stuff is gonna spin rocks on board. That contradicts, but I don't care, 'cause it's really good. I know you're thinking that this girl should just get on with Shafey's Palace.
Hi guys, welcome back, episode 4 of Shafey's Palace, and I'm very happy today to introduce you to Melissa Bathory.
Hello.
Amazing musician. She's resides in Toronto. She's had amazing things happen for her so far. She's had the luxury of sharing the stage with the Black Eyed Peas, Slum Village. She's also had television and film placements for her songs, and has also won the prestigious John Lennon Songwriting Contest, and that was in the R&B category. So welcome
Thank you
to
for having
Shafey's
me.
Palace. Yes. So I wanted to basically go and rewind in time, talk about your life before your full-length album Ready, where you grew up, and was it a moment in time that you decided, hey, I want to do music now, or was it kind of more of a gradual, sort of natural process?
Well, I was born in Toronto, and at the age of 5, my parents moved up to Richmond Hill to live the suburbia kind of life. And I've been singing on stage ever since I was about 7 years old.
Yeah.
Starting with like musical theater and
So you were trained.
and talent contests. I had vocal teachers. In other words, I was a stage kid.
Yeah. Hey.
I was on Goosebumps. I had an episode. That's where you all recognize
I
me
loved that
from.
show, man. I love that show. And the book.
Yeah, they're great.
Stein, yeah.
It's actually one of the books with the pictures from the episode in it. On the inside. Yeah, so I started off doing theater. Got into theater school at the age of 12 for grade 6, and then continued into high school. Got sidetracked with high school. I was really focusing on my studies, so I didn't do as much acting. But then I picked up the guitar and started songwriting and performing all over the city, doing concerts for the town of Richmond Hill.
Yeah.
And then that just developed into me going into the studio and starting to do demos.
Yeah. And then, so she did her demos, she did all of that, and then she had an album called Ready, which it's jazzy, poppy, funky. It's a great album. Lyrically, it's hilarious. It cracks me up. I wanted to know about the creative process behind that album.
Well, I was kind of thrown into a situation where I was funded by a record company to develop a bunch of demos. So I came up with, I guess, 9 songs in the studio, kind of like organically, half written beforehand, and then like I'd kind of finish the rest actually in the studio, all within the period of like 6 months.
Yeah.
So it came together pretty quickly. I wasn't with the intention of making an album.
It wasn't, I didn't know that.
It was actually just a compilation of demos.
Write some songs and see what happens.
And then I wound up releasing it independently. And I added a song at the end, Too Good to You, which I did in Philadelphia. With,
What a song that one is.
Thanks. Yeah, I did it in Philadelphia with the engineer of The Roots and Patti LaBelle, which is a great experience.
It's been a nice experience, yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I took my whole band down there and we recorded in the studio for a week. And then I decided to release it on my own. So just use it as a calling card and sell on iTunes and sell off at the side of the stage.
A nice tool to have in the early stages.
Yeah, although I didn't have the intention of crafting an album, which is why I'm really kind of excited on the projects I'm working on right now.
Yeah, the project she's working on right now, basically she took her stuff, and at the moment she's recording new stuff, which I've had the luxury of hearing, and it's very different. It has more of an organic feel to it. You're basically showcasing your guitar and your vocal skills.
Yeah.
Those are really emphasized on your new stuff. And I want to know where this transition occurred and how that happened.
Well, after doing like a big kind of studio budget record, like, so it wasn't like a big budget, but I definitely had a lot more money to work with at the time. My live show, I found that I kind of started to hide behind my band. I had a great band I was working with, 6 to 7 pieces, and I stopped playing guitar because my guitar player kicked my ass, and I felt really kind of intimidated, which was a big mistake. But a couple years ago, I started to kind of get back into it, and I made the choice to be proactive in taking more ownership and control over the situation.
I think it's really important that musicians actually do that, as opposed to let somebody else kind of control your career, because then how are you gonna ever know what you like and what you don't like?
Well, though I was always like self-managed, and I wrote my first record, I did co-writing as well, but just the live experience was quite unique because I felt like more of a front person and a singer as opposed to like a band leader. Whereas now I'm writing songs for my new record, or my new EP that should be coming out in a few months, with the intention of continuing to be a band leader. And I play guitar throughout the whole thing, and I recorded my guitar playing on the record. And I want to be able to tour by myself and do acoustic shows and be more confident in commanding a stage on my own.
She commands the stage. I think she does, at least. So I also wanted to get you to let your new fans out there know where they can find your stuff and why they should go find out a little bit more about you.
Well, I'm online because I'm hip like that at www.melissabathory. Bathory.com. If you don't know how to spell it, just look.
I'll let them know. It'll be like,
it's all good. Bathory. And I have a MySpace page, MySpace/Melissa Bathory. And a few shows coming up. I have a big video release party for my new single, Pearl, this coming Friday, October 17th.
Friday, October 17th.
Yeah, so I can't give all the details about the address and location because it's kind of secret. But if you want to come, email Shafey's Palace and we'll send that out.
Info at shafeyspalace.com. I'll let them know.
And it's open bar.
Yay.
And I have a show for November 4th for Good Sounds Good with my band. Cool. And then we're doing the big Christmas show in December.
Oh my God, so much information. My brain's going to explode. I'll let you guys know where you can find everything for sure. But all of that stuff is going to be amazing. So you should come out to all of those things. Support your artists. Next up, there is a little funny skit that Melissa and I do for you, called Funky and Monkey. Teach you the ABCs. So come on, stick around, join in, have fun.
Thanks for joining us, guys.